Alright, so what is my opinion on Sagittarius women? So, I can only base this off of my experiences, okay? So I'm going to put a disclaimer on this. Sagittarius, do not take anything I say offensive or anything I say to heart. Don't take it too personally. You can take it a little bit personally, that's okay. I get that. I'm very blunt. I know I could come across a little bit harsh. I don't mean to. It's just my personality. It's embedded in me, you know? Y'all are very blunt yourselves, so I'm sure you'll understand. But this is just based off my experiences only. So, I don't really come across a lot of Sagittarius women unless it's like in the workplace. I've never been in a relationship with a Sagittarius woman. I've never dated a Sagittarius woman. I only date women, so I can't really tell you how I feel about Sagittarius men. I do have a brother that is a Sagittarius. We actually were very close growing up. So, now, I'm a Leo. Are y'all Sagittarius women nervous? Do I make you nervous? Huh? You scared? Are you scared? So anyway, I feel like Sagittarius and Leos, it can be a love and hate relationship, for sure, because we have a lot in common, too much in common. So, for example, I've come across Sagittarius women at work, right? And I feel like there was one time where I actually worked with a Sagittarius woman and she got me fired. We were actually cool at first. This was a long time ago. This was like 5 years ago. It was at a restaurant. And she was hating because I was getting more hours than her. And the manager was praising me. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm a hard worker, you know? Plus, I'm a perfectionist. So, but at the same time, I was one of those laid back workers where I just stayed to myself and do my own thing. I don't bother nobody. I don't tell nobody what to do. But she was hating on me, so she went to the manager, made up lies and rumors about me, and got me fired. So what I did was I went on the Yelp app and I made over 50 emails, and I pretended that I was like 50 different customers that had bad experiences with her. And I found out like 2 weeks later she got fired. So, you know, yeah, if you ever, at least I'm not saying y'all Sagittarius are scared of us or scared of anybody. I know y'all strong, y'all are tough. I'm not saying y'all got to be scared of me or scared of anybody. But whatever you do, don't waste your time doing a Leo dirty, because we love getting revenge. I've gotten revenge on so many people in my life. If anybody ever does me dirty, trust me, I will get you back. You ain't gonna see it coming. I ain't gonna tell you when or how. You're gonna make it. You're gonna act like, you know what I mean. You're gonna think everything's all good between us, and then boom, all of a sudden, bad stuff is happening to you. So yeah, I always get my revenge. So Sagittarius, don't waste your time, because y'all may be petty and all that, but us Leos, we love getting revenge on people. So anyway, I feel like Sagittarius are very blunt. They're very ruthless with their words. They're very unfiltered. You know, their words are unfiltered, cutthroat. They do not think about what comes out of their mouth, and they could just come across very harsh. People say the same thing to me. They say, Jay, that was mean. You know what I mean? That was a little bit too harsh, Jay. You could have said that in a nice way. People say the same thing to me all the time, that I'm too harsh, that I'm, you know what I mean? I need to think about what I say before I say it. So I understand, you know, and I get it all the time. But yeah, Sagittarius, that's why a Leo and a Sagittarius will bump heads, because of that reason. Because, you know, they're just very harsh with their words. And Leos, we're impulsive and we're very temperamental. Leo is actually the #1 most impatient zodiac sign. believe it or not. And Sagittarius are also very impatient. So, I mean, you got two impatient, impulsive, hot-headed signs. What do y'all expect? So basically, every Sag I've ever come across is like a love and hate relationship where we're arguing all day long. You know, 1 minute we're cool, laughing, making jokes, and the next minute we're arguing. And I'm talking about full-blown arguments, like heated arguments, like we want to kill each other type of arguments. So I've never been in a relationship with a Sagittarius woman. No particular reason why. It's just I don't really come across many. And if anything, I attract a lot of Scorpio women. I attract a lot of Cancer women. And the Sagittarius I've come across, we just seem to like bump heads. Like even at, like I said, at work, for example, one thing I notice about Sagittarius too, even like, because I'm very observant and I like to watch, I notice that even a Sagittarius at work, if they don't like somebody, it's like they'll still hang out with the people that they get along with, and they'll laugh and joke with the people they get along with, you know what I mean? And let's say there's somebody at work that doesn't like the Sagittarius, and the Sagittarius knows that person doesn't like them. I notice Sagittarius like to kind of provoke them and get on their nerves, you know what I mean? Even if they don't say anything, even if the Sagittarius doesn't say anything to the person, like a Sagittarius will kind of like rub it in, you know what I mean? Like a Sagittarius will be laughing real loud all up with their friends, you know what I mean? They'll get everybody to be on their side and get everybody to love them, and while that one person hates them, and they're just going to be sitting there laughing in their face, you know what I mean, getting under their skin, and they love it. If anything, I find that funny, because I've seen that happen a lot at work, where Sagittarius, they kind of like get off on somebody not liking them, you know what I mean? But I feel like in a relationship, like I said, I've never been in a relationship with a Sagittarius woman, but I could tell you, I've had Sagittarius friends, and it's like, you know, we just argue a lot. You know what I mean? Like we just have too much in common. We're both very hot-headed. We're both very impulsive. We're both very controlling. You know, I think Sagittarius could definitely give anybody a run for their money, because they're very temperamental, and they can match your energy. But Leos are the same way, where Leos are like a tit for tat kind of sign. So if you try to argue with me, I'm not going to back down. And Leos have that it's our way or the highway mindset. You know what I mean? So in a relationship with a Leo man, you have to basically let us be in control, or let us at least think we're in control, or come with some type of compromise, because we don't like to be bossed around. We like to be the boss, especially July Leos. You know, every Leo's different, just like every Sagittarius is different. Every Sagittarius is different. For example, I notice Sagittarius women are alphas. You know what I mean? They're very feisty, and that's what I like about Sagittarius women. I like that feistiness. Leos love that. We love somebody that can match our energy. You know what I mean? Because we crazy. We like to argue. Leos, we love to argue for no reason. You know what I mean? We have issues. So we like that Sagittarius can match our energy. But I noticed something, like a Sagittarius, they like someone dominant, but they also like a dominant man that is more respectful, more like sarcastic but dominant, not cruel. Like an Aries, for example, or Cancer, I'm very sadistic. You know what I mean? I can be really cruel. I can be you know, really harsh and kind of rude. But that's like my way of being playful, because I like to argue, and then the bedroom is going to be lit. But Sagittarius is like they take it too personally. You know what I mean? Where an Aries, they like that. It turns them on. Or a Cancer, they like that. They like the sadistic side of a Leo. Where Sagittarius women, they don't like somebody just cruel. They like someone like sarcastic. Like, I feel like Sagittarius women are usually very dominant unless they come across, but at the same, like I feel like Sagittarius women, they like someone dominant, but they have to feel like they can trust that person to be dominant. You get what I'm saying? But most are dominant women. I'm more attracted to the submissive Sagittarius women, but it's rare that you come across a submissive Sagittarius, but that's what I'm attracted to. So yeah, y'all just let me know what y'all think. I feel like Sagittarius have some good traits and good positive traits about them, but I feel like we just would bump heads. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.